Alright, so part 3 of the Miata build. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and hopefully have this thing painted by the end of it. And so I'll be painting it tonight. As you can see, we've been sanding on the car. We've got the car all blocked and pretty straight for the most part. And we also have our wing molded to the deck lid. This has been a little bit of a process trying to get it straight and smooth and even on both sides. But I've got it pretty decent for what it is. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and keep getting this wing formed to the trunk. And hopefully the next clip you guys see will be of me laying some paint down on this thing. So we are going to seal it before we paint it. So we're gonna be spraying some primer sealer on it, but then she'll be ready for paint. So I actually don't have the paint yet. It's showing up over at my dad's house. I'm gonna have to run over there for whatever reason. From however long ago I ordered from Summit Racing, I had stuff going to my dad's house, so it's headed over there. So here in a few minutes, I'm gonna head over that way and go grab the paint, and we're gonna get busy. For the background noise, we've got a heater and a fan running, but we've got this thing ready to paint. We need to lay down some sealer first, so I've got my guns ready, I've got the car wiped down, it's ready. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing painted and see how it turns out. We've got the car painted. As you saw in the last clip, I was painting it. Just so you guys know, this is single stage, so it was just one coat, no base coat, clear coat, nothing like that, just single stage. And it turned out really good. The paint is a little bit darker than I expected, but overall, I think the car looks really good. We do have some spots we're probably gonna have to buff if we're able to, but we'll get to that when the time comes. So we got another 24 hours before we can even touch this car. So, but I'll go ahead and show it to you guys. So here it is. And it looks pretty dang good. Super excited about how well this came out. There is some trash in it, but overall, not too bad. I mean, compared to what this car looked like when we started, I'll insert a clip of it here. It's a total transformation. If you guys remember, this quarter panel was all busted up, destroyed, looked absolutely mangled, but now it looks good as new. So you can see here, this was the mistake of, I think I had the plastic flipped on the wrong side because some of the sealer had popped off and got onto the car. So hopefully we can buff that out. I'm not sure if we'll be able to, but worst case, we have to paint this section of the quarter, which isn't nearly bad. It's not nearly as much work as painting the whole car, so I'm sure that'll be nothing. But dang, guys, I mean, I wanted something different, especially when they told me that the factory paint for this thing was $500 almost, and this paint was $100. So that's pretty much what made us choose to do something different. But I'm very happy it worked out that way because, man, does it look good. We have fresh paint on our Miata. It looks really good. As far as aesthetics go, we're almost complete. Obviously, we still have a few things. I've got a chit spoiler for the front bumper. We've got side skirts to do and stuff like that. But as far as aesthetics go, I mean, getting the paint out of the way was the biggest part of this whole process. I hope you guys have enjoyed the transformation from the way this thing looked with the day we brought it home compared to now. As you saw earlier, I put a clip in it in this video. This whole quarter panel was smashed in from wherever some younger kid had owned it and slid it into something or backed it into something. I'm not really sure. But as far as it goes now, I mean, it looks great. It looks like nothing ever happened. And I need some opinions. So I'm asking for your guys' opinions. If you could leave me a comment. And I'm not sure what color wheels to put on this thing. I'm really leaning towards a glossy black wheel. I think it'd look really good with a darker red paint. Or maybe some polished wheels would look really good. I'm deciding between those two things. This color is so much better than the factory color. I'm so happy that we didn't get the original shade of paint. Not only was it $500, but it was also extremely boring. And plus, they only made these Miatas in a few colors in these NA Miatas. So looking at them, it's a dime a dozen. But if you see one this color, it stands out a little bit. So I'm glad we went with this color. It turned out great. And also opinions on what we should do engine and powertrain wise. If we should leave the stock 1.6 in there and do some minor upgrades, if we should do a turbo kit to it, or if we should just get rid of it in all and put an LS in it. I've got an aluminum LS1 over in the corner. I think it would be awesome to put that thing in it. Those things make, 350 crank horsepower, so that would move this car along just fine. If we did that, I would do a CDO9 6-speed transmission out of a 350Z, and then just do like an independent 8.8 for the rear end. I think that would be the ultimate Miata build, and maybe one day we'll get there if this thing takes enough interest. I'll take this thing as far as you guys want it to go. So, but yeah, if you enjoyed the transformation in this video, if you enjoyed watching it, if you could give me a like, give me a comment and possibly subscribe if you want to see more. So that's all I have for now, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.